Hi, I'm Brandon, and this is Dead by Daylight. Hidey ho! Ha 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 ha. For Dead by Daylight, that's what I'm picking back up.
We can't kill it. Best we
Home
can
from
do
work.
is escape and blow this place to hell.
So, on my dumb smart shit. Is a black hole a three-dimensional object or a two-dimensional object? In theory, it's supposed to be a three-dimensional object. It's supposed to be a cylinder. Energy is sucked into the black hole, which means it has to have somewhere to go. But in reality, all we see is a two-dimensional plane. We never see the cylinder of a black hole. The conversation of is the world flat or globe bores me now. I've moved on to black holes. Thinking about it, I'm like, I get the theory on how people come to the conclusion we're living in a black hole. When we look at galaxies, we see spiral galaxies. We see different types of galaxies.
The main types of galaxies are spiral, elliptical, and irregular. Spiral galaxies, like our Milky Way, have a flat, rotating disk with spiral arms.
Pause.
Elliptical galaxies are oval-shaped with little gas and dust.
Okay. Spiral galaxies, rotating disk with spiral arms. Technically, we could be being sucked into a black hole, which technically we are. There's a supermassive black hole in the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and we're being sucked into the black hole, creating the spirals. Elliptical galaxies are oval-shaped with little gas and dust. And irregular galaxies lack a defined shape, often resulting from galactic collisions. So two galaxies collide, you got irregular galaxies until the dust settles, right? Oval-shaped galaxies, are they normal galaxies? Or, oh shit, nope. Right? Our oval-shaped galaxies don't sound, and it could be galaxies within the cylinder of the black hole. Because if black holes are supposed to be a cylinder, it gives you that round shape. So, with that information, it's like for me, that's why I said, think about being sucked into a black hole. Spiral galaxies are one result of being sucked into the event horizon. It deforms the galaxy, giving it spiral shape. Ducky go down the hole, giving it a spiral shape, like what is it? Whirlpool? That's what I'm looking for. Whirlpool. I was gonna say whirlwind. Like a whirlpool. we're inside the black hole, think about how quasars kind of have, they're kind of like cone shaped when they're being spewed out. It's kind of oval, elliptical. So we could be in a galaxy like that being spewed out of a black hole. Technically, quasars come out of black holes. Right? They don't come out of black holes, but it's energy spewed from a random ass point, which are basically black holes though. There have to be another end of a black hole. To me, quasars are the other end of a black hole. Nope. Don't want them problems. So, technically we could be living in a black hole. Everything's moving in a particular direction, as if being pulled by a force or pushed by a force, which could be the force of the whirlpool of the black hole. You gotta go somewhere. So this is how I could believe that we are living in a black hole, just thinking about the concept of what a black hole is and how it operates. But all we ever see are black holes from top view. Are black holes round or a globe or a 3D shape? The same argument we have about flat Earth. Is the Earth flat or a globe? We can't tell because we always see from one perspective. Shading on a planet don't mean that it's a globe. We could look at, I like using video games as an example, TV. We are looking at a three-dimensional world on a flat surface, which is a TV. So, perspective is weird, right? Somebody should save her. I ain't Captain Save-A-Ho. Somebody did. So, yeah. I'm up tonight. I drank a Red Bull. I'm on my cup of iced coffee. I'm up tonight. I was talking with a co-worker. She took the train with me, and we were just discussing stuff, just to be discussing stuff, trying to take our mind. Well, at least me, I'm trying to take my mind off the fact that I find her attractive. I think same thing with her. But nah, we ain't say nothing like that. Just theory and speculation. shit! Oh shit. And we went on the conversation. I'm like, okay, then let's talk about something. I got something for us to talk about. Is the world flat or round? And I'm like, here's my theory. It's flat. It is round. It's flat. But it's like a quarter spinning on its axis. If you spin a quarter is round, but it's flat. If you spin a quarter on its axis vertically, it spins fast enough that it looks like a globe. So flat and round can be the same thing. Everybody could be all right at the same time. Because that was my theory. That was my way on how I came across that theory. Long story short, money make the world go round. But it's, how can everybody win? Quarter is flat, it's round. If you spin it on its axis, it looks like a globe. It looks like it's a three-dimensional object at that point. Because it's spinning so fast, it becomes a three-dimensional object. So it made me, let's up the ante. All we ever see are black holes from a top perspective. Assuming it's a top perspective. Is a black hole a globe? Or is it a three-dimensional object? Because we can't say it's a globe per se. Again, it could be a cylinder. Which is going ahead into the wormhole theory that a black hole is just basically the universe's draining pipe. It has to have an end. If it's sucking in matter and things, it has to have an end. Dumb smart shit. It's one of the dumbest things to argue. Shit. Come on, bitch. It's one of the dumbest things to argue because we'll never know. We can have our opinions. We can have our theories. But let's look at the planet we live on. Motherfuckers don't even know if that's flat or a globe. And how many people been to space? Excuse me. Now, we can't kill the smart one. We need you to save the world, buddy. Thanks, buddy. So, smart dumb shit. Pulsars and quasars. Which one is it? I think it's a pulsar that spews what you call it. What is a pulsar? Not a postcard. And I don't mean to text that. What is a pulsar?
A pulsar is a highly magnetized, rapidly rotating neutron star that emits beams of electromagnetic radiation from its magnetic poles. As the star spins, these beams sweep across space like a lighthouse, and when they point towards Earth, we detect them as regular, precise pulses of radiation.
That's a pulsar. What is a quasar?
A quasar is an extremely luminous active galactic nucleus, AGN, powered by a supermassive black hole at the center of a distant galaxy. Gas and dust spiral into the black hole, heating up and emitting vast amounts of electromagnetic radiation, making quasars among the brightest objects in the universe.
Right. Okay. So, this is why I believe a black hole could be flat. Because it sucks up so much energy that it has to spew it out. Which means that it's not draining anywhere. Because it's not draining anywhere, it has that pressure buildup has to be released. It's like busting a nut. You know, the black hole has to bust a nut. Because it's a buildup of the pressure. And then eventually it ejaculates all over the universe. Which again is what makes me believe that it may be flat. Because it's the same energy that it's absorbing from the surrounding area. So that makes me believe that it's flat and it doesn't have an end. It's not cylindrical. Right? Because I was saying that the other day. They were like, where is the inner, you know, it could be a wormhole, this and that. I'm like, but no, they saw a black hole emitting, you know, the radiation and shit and spewing out the energy. They're like, they never seen that. I'm like, how the fuck you ain't never seen that when it was theorized that, I'm like, ain't that what the fuck a quasar is? I wasn't sure if it was a quasar or a pulsar. I wasn't sure which R it was. But I'm like, there is one of those. How the fuck we have a name for that shit? How the fuck can you be like, I ain't never seen that shit before? When we know about this shit. Just like Planet X, the 10th planet / 9th planet of our universe. Because Pluto is sometimes a planet and sometimes it's not. That bitch be tripping. Why? Because Pluto's a dog and dogs are bitches. Anyway, but Pluto be tripping. Sometimes it's a planet, sometimes it's not. It's in or it's out. But we all know that Planet X exists because I remember being in high school in 2002, reading my science book, and it was talking about Planet X. People are calling it Nibiru or whatever the fuck it is, like it's a big surprise, when we've been told about this planet before. Planet X, 10. X is 10. My dumbass just got that. The 10th planet that might or might not exist. Well, it exists. It definitely exists. People are now talking about they see it, observing the night sky and shit. Like, it exists. But they've been knew it exists. Like 20 years removed from high school. So for it to be a big surprise now, I'm like, what? But y'all motherfuckers not paying attention? The fuck were y'all doing? Playing grab ass in the back? And out there playing slap ass. You know? No matter the name, like, to be surprised there's a planet lurking out there is a little weird. Let's see, moving like that. It's just a little weird. You know, I used to love reading my science books, to be honest. I love science. Love reading my science books and my literature books. I read through so many stories in that British literature book, along with the whole mythology shit. I didn't give a fuck what mythology it was. I'm reading it. They put it in the book. If you want to hide something from a motherfucker, put it in the book. Like this shit prison. Now it's conspiracy theories. Planet Nibiru, is it real? Will the Niblonians from Futurama come? Intentionally, I decided to keep my head down in high school. Fucking grades. It's just like my work ethic. You know, I take everything I do serious. And doing good in school wasn't gonna do nothing but get motherfuckers to make me want to try to get me to do more shit. That's why I end up kind of disliking elementary school. That's me. Every year since first grade. Brandon's going to the science fair. Brandon's going to the science fair. What you doing this year at the science fair? You know, the big science fair. Not just the classroom one in front of everybody where they parade you around like a fucking show pony. Here's the presentation I just fucking gave 5 minutes ago. You listening, people? It don't get you nothing more. It gets you a little rewards, but the biggest reward is more work. Remember, they're like, hey, we got a debate team. You're on it. What the fuck? You're not gonna ask, huh? Nope. You're on the debate team. The fuck I know about debating? If I was better at debating, I wouldn't be on this goddamn debate team now, would I? Like, you make a good point. Take your ass over there. Son of a bitch! Alright. Keep your head down. Nope, I don't know nothing. Darg. Water is wet. Is water wet? Like, I don't know. Technically, it's a fluid. This is the matter of it is it's a fluid. Liquid, like fluid, gas, or solid. All liquids aren't wet. For example, mercury. Mercury isn't necessarily wet. It kind of roll off you like oil on the skin, right? It don't make you, it just roll off your skin. Like liquid metal. Liquid metal don't make you wet, does it? It actually burns. Because in order for metal to be a liquid, it has to be heated up to here. Not that water can't burn neither, right? Boiling water burns. But does liquid metal make you wet? Right, water is a liquid, but water isn't wet. The result of touching the water makes you wet. That's why water's so dope, though. To be like, water could be a liquid, a gas, or a solid, and at times it could be both. You ever seen an ice cube that's not fully frozen yet? It's a solid and a liquid. That's the thing about how it's comprised. Is fucking dope. Composed. Composition of water. Pretty neat. I have not smoked any weed today. I don't need to smoke weed to be smart. Yep, we gotta go, people. Like, pussy isn't a liquid, but it's wet. Crazy. Crazy. The stream's rated TVMA, mature audience. You can't sit here and have a mature conversation about shit, then I don't need you here. I curse. I say things like fuck, shit, damn, and pussy. Ah, fuck that pussy. Bang, 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 bang. So, you know, language is language. Discussion is discussion, though. Just because there's foul language within the discussion doesn't mean the discussion is invalid. And that's the maturity. Because if I said a vagina isn't wet, it just doesn't sound as cool. I mean, a vagina is wet, but it's not a liquid. Oh, sorry. Scratching me arse. Taxi. So again, does the black hole have depth, or is it a two-dimensional object? If it has depth, how come we never observed
Lucky.
the cylindrical space of a black hole? Right? If it has depth, we never observed. I don't know why that word is so hard. Like I keep saying observe. I keep starting saying like absorbent, but observe, not an O or E. Observe the depth of a black hole. We only see it from one perspective. Well, we only see black holes from one perspective. Every black hole we ever seen has been from one perspective. So how can a black hole has depth if we never seen it from any other perspective? Get your ass away from my machine. If you only see a girl from her body, for her body, does she have a personality? Right? Is it just what we choose to see? Or is it all that we can see? Oh, motherfucker. Right, now my face is up here and like, sorry, I made my choice. Alright, is that all we want to see? But they're all the same. View. It's just one view. Like, here are the characteristics we are looking for to determine where a black hole is. We look for the event horizon. The event horizon is one physical feature of a black hole. But that's not the only feature of a black hole. It can't be the only feature. Not if it's an actual object. Like, space itself is made of something that we don't know what to call it. Or we don't know what it is. What is it called? Dark matter? But space itself is made up of something. Right? Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I love her. I love the voice acting, the personality. thought it died. That's why I just heard it open. Fuck. Y'all niggas don't look familiar. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're doing good. It ain't easy being a good guy. God damn it. You know what that means? My future is to be a bad guy. Even die a good guy, live long enough to be the bad guy. So, let's see. Images of a black hole.
Link to Google user content.
It's the Eye of Sauron. Just give me one image. One view. And even all these images are interpretations of a black hole. Can't fall into a black hole because we don't see any black holes. We don't see the cylindrical shape of a black hole. can only observe the event horizon. That's the way we know something's there. The light given off by the event horizon, just that something's there. For all we know, it might not even be absorbing energy. It could just be displacing. It could be pushing the energy away, repelling it. Just that there's a friction there, because friction causes heat. Alright, was that a globe or was it just a circle? Stay away! Globe or a circle? Just because it's a 2D overlay on the screen don't mean it can't be a globe. Perspective. Right, we can't see a black hole. The only way we know that there is due to the event horizon. But it could be spinning like a Beyblade. What if it's a Beyblade? And then the event horizon is just it hitting another Beyblade. So I'm just saying, super saying, we don't know. Because we don't know, we shouldn't call people idiots over something we don't know. Sucker! Suck my dick. My lady dick. Huh. My metaphorical dick as a chick. Huh. That's the confidence you need as a chicken, Pete. Trying to live out there, survive. What you talking about? Suck my dick. Suck my lady dick. Just is what it is. I had to tell my little cousin that the other day. She like, I want to play volleyball, but I'm afraid I'm not going to make the team. I'm like, well, why are you afraid? She's like, because I'm short and I want a spot on the back line. Because I'm short, can't play the net. I'm like, well, that don't matter. Because irregardless, you're gonna have to rotate, because that's how volleyball is, in order to get everybody a serve type shit. You know? So you're gonna have to play the front net. If that's your only reason why, then I say you go for it. Because you're already an athlete. You know, you run track and field, so can you run? Yeah. You know, are you in shape? Yeah. It's just the confidence you lacking. When you go out there to try out, you need to go out there knowing that you already an athlete. And anybody that want to step in your way because you want the spot can suck your lady dick. My daughter's all like that. Like, it's truth though. You know, it's confidence. I have to tell my daughter about, that's the confidence you need. Suck my lady balls. I think I said balls. Because my best friend, that's her saying. That's why I love her, because she's one of the most confident people I know, even when she's not confident. I suck my lady balls. I don't give a shit. You know? So, I'm like, yeah. My daughter, I'm telling her, we were talking about her doing soccer. She like, I don't know if I want to do soccer this year, because the girls, they're kind of dickish. If you're not part of the inner circle, they're dicks. And they were trying to get me part of the inner circle. I'm like, I don't know, because it seemed a little phony. I'm like, shut up. They want you part of the inner circle, unless they're like bullies. And you know, ain't nothing wrong with trying. Then she's like, yeah, you know, the coaches don't teach us nothing and stuff. Like, I don't even know how to kick the ball properly. I'm like, you know, this and that. I'm like, you don't need to know how to kick the ball. Wait, damn. Almost there. She's like, well, I do, because I'm a striker. Strikers are supposed to try to score no matter what. You know, you're supposed to kick the ball with the net no matter what. And I'm like, here's what you need to do, boo. You know, you're not supposed to try to score no matter what. As far as, she thinks that she's supposed to kick the ball in anytime she gets the ball. I'm like, look, the first thing I need you to do is, she like, No, I'm telling you, like, your coaches might be able to coach. You sound like you don't like to listen. Listen to me and let you coach you, since you say your coaches don't know how to coach. As a striker, every time you get that ball, you're supposed to attack the net, yeah. But attacking the net don't mean kicking it in. Be aggressive towards the net. Once you start being aggressive towards the net, you're going to see who's being aggressive towards the net with you. And these are the people that you look out for, because you can make the assist. And if you make the assist to them, they might make the assist back to you, so you're closer to the net to score. But you can't tell a teenager shit. You know what I'm saying? She's like, the coaches can't coach. I'm like, every time I talk to you, you try to cut me off.
That thing is using tunnels. You
Shut
better
the
stay
fuck
clear
up
if you
and
wanna
listen.
live.
You know? Be aggressive towards the net. People that want to score, they're going to be aggressive with you. Those are the people you look for. Those are the people that's going to run with you. Those are the people that, when you're in playing your position as striker, these are your tools, these are your assets. You share the ball will be shared with you. This is what you need to understand for your position. Not that every time the ball come to you, you kick it in the fucking net. If you can't kick the ball, how the fuck can you kick it in the fucking net? So you look for who's being aggressive with you, and you work as a team. Strikers strike while the iron is hot. She's like, that's not what it's for. You're a striker. You strike while the iron is hot. If you have it, you have it. If not, you give it to the hot man. You give it to who have it. But again, you can't tell you can't tell motherfuckers shit. You can't tell the teenager shit. Like, maybe you're not listening to your fucking coaches. So, listen to me. Let me be your coach. Because you share that ball, the ball will be shared back. Now, I used to always get picked up for teams. It's not because I'm the most athletic. You know, I'm not the tallest. I'm not the strongest. I am quick, I am crafty, and I know how to play as a team member. Not only that, I know how to lead a team. This is why I'm always picked up. From playing with the best of the best to gym class heroes. Like, oh, you get the losers today. Oh, you fucked up. You called us losers. None of my teammates losers. First of all, the fact that we're on this court and you think we're losers, we're already winners. Because if you think you're too good, what y'all doing playing against us? Shut the fuck up, I don't need an answer. Suck our dicks. Let's go, team. Shut your ass up. You know, even if they, of course, if we got the team that's more than likely to lose, yeah. So, you know, it just is what it is, even when we got the team that we know gonna lose. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Don't start gloating over here. Don't do none of that. Because I'm going to put you in your fucking place. You know, I don't like it when my teammates argue with the other team. Shut the fuck up and play ball. You know? They're not on our teams. We don't need to talk. They're not on our team. We don't need to talk to them. Fuck them. They can suck our dicks. Let's focus on what we're focusing on, which is trying to score. They not gonna help us score. What the fuck you arguing with them for? What the fuck you talking to them for? Get your head in the game. And that's just how I am for real. Cause I compete. I fucking compete. You either in this bitch or you in the way. Fuck you talking about? Just is what it is. They not here to help us win. What the fuck do we have to discuss with them? Alright, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Fuck up with that shit. You here to play ball or you here to play ball? The fuck you talking to? You! I'm here to play. Fuck out my face. Or stay the fuck in my face. It don't matter. After that, shut the fuck up and it's only communication with my teammate. Because I'm not going to sit here and argue. Because I just told my teammates shut the fuck up about arguing. So, here we go, team. You, I need you right here. They not gonna guard you right here, because they don't think you could do shit right here. So I need you right here. Hands up, be ready. That's just how I roll. I told you, every time until they guard you. We'll make our adjustments then. We lucky. Nah, nigga, we done picked you apart. Y'all gonna have to guard this motherfucker. You know why? Cause y'all think I'm the only person that can score. I'ma say it out loud. I'ma call it out. Now here's where I need you. I'm gonna stand in the spot right here, hands up. Every time you get that, I want you to put it up until they guard you. Don't bring that shit over here. Yep. Like, that's the only good player. Every time they determine somebody's the only good player, give them the ball. Force them to double. Force them to triple. It's going to lead to open shots because y'all got 2 people, 3 people over here. You're going to be open. Just get close to wherever the fuck is the goal. We're going to use our primary scorer as a decoy. Yeah, I don't need you to do nothing but draw the other team over here. I need you to do nothing but draw the other team over here. Why? So motherfuckers is open right here. Use your primary scorer. Your primary scorer gonna turn into your primary assist man. And because they understand how to score and get open, they gonna be able to dish them assists out like fucking hotcakes. No. All depends on how overpowered the other team is. I always believe we can. God damn. Hoping to get a little bit more effort. Need a thumbs up emoji. Right? Thumbs up emoji would be cool. Emotes. Right, so we don't have to do the whole squat thing. So yeah. Quasar could be the opposite end of a black hole. But it comes out from both ends, I think. Like me when I'm drunk. Beat my dick 6 times a day. Tell me my body. No thanks. Right, black hole's 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional? Answer me that shit. Ain't no way I'm tired. Drunk a Red Bull before I left work. An hour before I left work. And I just drunk a coffee. Here yawning and shit. Mentally, it might be a mental thing at this point, right? Ready to go into some cooch. So, here's another dumb thought. Smart dumb thought. Man, as guys, we can't help but reference our dicks. But there's no hieroglyphics or constellation that look like dicks. So, my theory is men are from Mars. So, there's a constellation that involves Mars that's shaped like a dick. Or, because women are from Venus, they can see our penis. So, Venus might be on the tip of a constellation that looks like a dick. Because that's the first thing for man to connect the dots with, right? Well, second. You got sand and then the skies. No constellation that look like dicks. Dick and balls. Then there gotta be one that look like boobs. Somebody's lying to us somewhere. You can't say constellations are man-made. There are none that look like a dick. How many dick pics have y'all got today, ladies? First thing we draw are dicks. When we build Legos, like, look, looks like a dick. Mega blocks, not necessarily Legos. Pottery. Aha, it looks like a dick. But there are no hieroglyphs, there are no fucking constellations that look like dicks. You drunk. Tell me that shit made up without telling me it's made the fuck up. Because we're guys, we're led by our dipstick. But none. You gonna tell me that star, that star, that star, and that star makes a fucking Scorpio sign, but none of them make a dick. Now look at that, that's the Big Dipper. But none of them the big dick. The big dick in the sky. It's a bunch of bullshit is what it is. A bunch of bullshit. Big Dipper. And nobody be like, hey, look, a big dick. It's not true. Because we're guys, we gotta reference our dick. Our dick is what help us get laid. Hey, look at my dick. What you think? You want to fondle my balls or not? Hey, my dick's lonely. Say hi. That's why sometimes ladies be talking with their pussies and guys be talking with their dicks. It's just nature. Because we see boobs first. All depends. But there are no constellation or hieroglyphs that look like dicks. Somebody's telling me a bunch of bullshit. Tell me it's bullshit without telling me it's bullshit. First thing we do on a calculator is, look, boobs. Motherfuckers draw dicks on calculators. They'd be like, turn to page 1, dick. Turn to page 10, 2 dicks. Turn to page 193, look at the bottom, go left, dick. But you gonna tell me ain't no constellation or hieroglyphs that look like a dick. Like, what are those? These nuts. But we don't have a constellation that look like a dick. Guy can't pick up a broom, a stick. But look, I got the world's biggest stick. Because it's just fucking funny for some reason. It's just in God's nature to do that. Tell me ain't no goddamn constellation that look like dicks. Nuts. And no, that shit wasn't made by a man. Had to be made by aliens. Ancient aliens. Fucking nuts. I'm a lot of things, but I ain't dumb. Even though I say dumb, smart shit. What's dumb, smart shit? There are no dicks in hieroglyphs. There are no dicks in the constellation. Even though everything about mankind and man says that there should be dicks there. The absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence. No, the evidence of absence isn't the absence of evidence. Shit, Trickster, one of my favorites. Throw like a bitch. That outfit is horrible. Right? Ain't no way that shit man made, because everything about mankind and man says that there should be dicks. Because it's funny. Nothing more than comedic reason. Like, for example, Breast Cancer Awareness Day. It's all cool and fine and dandy. But if I call it Save the Titties Day, I'm immature. I'm all about saving the titties. You probably get more support if you say Save the Titties. Call it Breast Cancer Awareness. Hey fellas, y'all want to save some titties? Hell yeah, we want to save some titties. We gotta Save the Titty Foundation. You wanna donate? I donate to saving some titties. Now, that's those same guys that donate to Breast Cancer Awareness Fund. I'm aware of breast cancer. Why the fuck I gotta donate to being aware of it? You gotta Save the Titties Fund. Now, shit, we will buy you some titties. Just because the word titties is in it. Like, hey baby, will you buy me some titties? Now, you want some titties, fool? Yeah, I want some titties. Man, let's get this bitch some titties. Gotta hustle up. Baby, you want some titties? But no, it wouldn't be politically correct. You'll miss out on some titties. Just saying, you'll make more money to the cause if you call it Save the Titties Month. Just super simple. Hey guys, want to save some titties? What if I told you I got a titty foundation? All the money goes into titties. Like what? Are you buying them titties or what? You know? Creates a conversation. That's the first step. Save those titties month. Save the titties. Save the titties month. Not those. Save the titties month. Would you like to donate to Breast Cancer Awareness Month? So close. I don't wanna wait to save those titties. I save those titties right now if I can. And I don't really care how big or small those titties are. I'll save those titties any way I can. Save those titties, y'all. Yeah, this movie was my last match. I almost zoned out just now. Staring in his face. Titty Cancer Awareness Month. Save those titties. Give some money, guys. Even if it means we gotta save one titty at a time. But we're trying to save two titties. One. Save both. Who want to donate to some titties? I truly believe in saving the city. Save titties. Love the cities, without a doubt, baby. I like the fact that breast can. Hey, breast cancer. Can what? Help your mental health. Save those titties, y'all. Can't say I didn't bring awareness to saving those titties. No. Save the titties month. For example, would you like to donate to help save testicular cancer? First of all, I don't want to save cancer of the balls. But if I said, hey sir, would you like to keep your balls preserved? Hell yeah, I want to keep my balls preserved. It's all about word. Stop moving, bitch. Save those titties. While you're down there, would you like to save my balls? Only you can help me save my balls. Huh. Wording matters. Smart, dumb, smart conversation. Man, you're so dumb for having that conversation. But it's not like I'm not going about it as an intellectual. You get more money if I say, hey, would you like to save the titties? Get more money if it's like, hey, would you like to keep your balls? But God don't want to keep his balls. Damn, would you like to donate to testicular cancer? Sound like I want to donate to the disease. Hell no, I want to donate to that shit. Hey, sir, do you want to save your balls? Hell yeah, I love my balls. My left one and my right one. Shit, I'd save a basketball if I could. Save a football. Save a baseball. You don't think I want to save my balls? Yeah, I'm about to crash out. Yay. Coffee don't really help me. I really just drink coffee for the fuck of it now, to be honest. But it is almost 2 o'clock, so it did its job. I got home at 11. Time flies. But I got home at 11:30. Started playing at 12. Got off work at 10:30. I drunk that at 9. I drunk the Red Bull at 9:30. Yeah. So I did pretty good. Peace out, everybody. GG, good game, Gab Games. And I want you to not sleep well tonight. So, is a black hole a 3-dimensional object? Or is it a 2-dimensional object? If so, how can we only see it? If it's a 3-dimensional object, how can we only see it from one view? If it's a 2-dimensional object, where the fuck does all the energy go that it absorbs? Peace!